Something you may not know about me. I love Transformers. Oh, wait, sorry. I also love board games and card games. So when those two worlds collide, I get really excited. A while back, we saw announcements for a new card game from Vanch Studios. Having been a huge fan of the Transformers trading card game that Wizards of the Coast cruelly axed before its time, I was naturally intrigued by the prospect of something new to play. This is the Heroic Starter Pack for the Vanch Studios Transformers AR trading card game. The AR in this case stands for Augmented Reality. In a nutshell, you play the game with the assistance of an app on your phone or tablet that will scan the cards with your device's camera and make it look like the characters have come to life via your device's screen. Think Pokemon Go, only you actually have to use the feature. Included in the Heroic Starter Pack is an oversized Heroic card, a pack of 24 Vanch cards, an ID card for logging into the game with a scannable QR code for quick access on the back, an adjustable cardboard device stand, an absolutely massive double-sided card mat, and a slightly too small but useful card bag. The materials are all of a decent quality, especially the cards themselves. Something to note is that despite getting the Heroic Starter Pack, the characters in the card set are a mix of both Autobot and Decepticon characters. The artwork ranges from good to impressive on everything. While the graphic design is heavily influenced by G1, the character designs seem to draw influence from the evergreen look. Some characters are quite clear, like Optimus Prime and Soundwave, while others are surprisingly off from anything I've seen before, like Bumblebee. Another neat thing is the inclusion of characters that you really wouldn't expect, like Nosecone and Impactor. A card will show all the information you'd expect, like attack strength and HP, though the numbers are so high it becomes a bit unfathomable. A card also shows its rarity for collecting purposes, with everything getting a fun name like Rare, Epic, and Mythical. The graphic design is done in such a way that the artwork of the character is the main focus, though. And I like that, as it makes it fun for people that just like to look at the cards occasionally and enjoy them for the art. To get started, you will need to download the Vanchcard app. If, like me, you're in a region where the game technically hasn't been released yet, don't worry, you can easily download the app directly from the website for either Android or iOS. I had no problem getting the app into my Pixel and running it without any need for a VPN or other adjustments. Once you have created an account, you can log in easily by using the included QR code on the ID card you got in the box. The app itself looks nice, but this is where I start to have issues with this game, as there's no real clear instructions on what to actually do. There are walkthrough texts that you can toggle on or off, but they just flash on screen and are kinda hard to read. They also don't tell you what anything actually is. You just kinda have to click around and figure it out. In the card collection section, you are able to add the cards received in the pack to your own digital collection by scanning the QR codes on the back of each card. This makes it easier to keep track of what you own and quickly look up cards when you are crafting your deck for play. When you click on a card, you get more details about it, along with a really neat 3D rendering of the character that you can rotate and transform back and forth. The game has an app currency called Sparks. This can be used for upgrading character stats and can be obtained in various ways in the app. Like scanning duplicate cards will get you more Sparks to be used in the app. But how do you actually play? Well, there are several different game modes to use. The training mode is a way to try out cards and see the game in action. Simply place a card out in the camera's view and enjoy that AR character model like it's out in real life. You can even move the card around and rotate the character. If you place a second card out, they will begin fighting on screen until one of them takes a nap. PvE mode appears to be a way to play against the computer. The objective is to pick a character and have them last through as many opponents as possible. The more opponents you defeat, the higher your score, and the game rewards victories further by letting you choose an optional power-up for the next fight. This score contributes to your online rankings, which can also be tracked in the app. PvP is just as it sounds. This is where you can play against opponents online. You assemble your deck in the card collection section, selecting characters adding up to 30 power. Some cards are not characters, but are actually equipment for them, though I honestly have yet to figure out how these cards affect anything. In the PvP arena, you can choose an opponent based on scores, and see what cards they are bringing to the battle. The battle system is the same as PvE. You place your card out into the field, and watch them duke it out with the opponent. It's that simple. The stronger card usually wins, and it's all automatic. There's also a 2-player mode for in-person battles, and again, it works the same. Just the opponent places a card out in front of the same device. Now, I don't know if I'm missing something about the game, but it's honestly a little boring. As a seasoned member of the hobby game community, I found the Vanchcard game to be more of an activity or a show of technology than to be an actual game, and maybe that's what some people want out of this product, and that's fine. For me personally, I prefer a game with clear instructions and choices to be made by the player throughout the duration of the game to keep me engaged and interested in the outcome. This is more of an activity to watch 3D renderings of fan-favorite characters show up on my desk. I don't hate that I checked it out, but I don't think I'll be pursuing it further, as it didn't really have much to offer me. The cards have some neat artwork though, so that might be worth it for some people.
Did you like that video? Please subscribe. What are you doing? You're too polite. I just thought, subscribe or face my fury. Scourge, you're an Autobot. Oh, bite me.